thing actually sets taller than I thought it would.
No, I'm just really short.
Area codes. Area codes.
Yeah, you just put it up there, man. You line them up, and then you can push it up, and it'll go click. See that wheelie though? Woo!
Oh, there it is.
Come on, man. Why'd you leave that skid mark? Jeez, look at all the rest of this pristine floor.
Oh man.
What up, Block fam? Welcome to today's episode where we've got a very large box sitting in front of us that says SUPER73. Joining me, we've got Justin James at Iron J Moto.
What's up, guys?
Todd from Martin Huntington Tattoo Company. Vinny in the background. What you working on over there, bro?
Pretty Vinny.
Exhaust.
What are you doing?
I'm exhausted.
You're exhausting?
Yep.
You're so pretty. Y'all be sure to go give all them guys a follow. So yeah, we got a special delivery here, and we've been instructed, guys, that we have to keep the box. So we can't destroy it or rip it or anything like that. I heard that this box is heavy AF. All right, are we ready to unbox it?
Oh, loop-de-loop.
There you go. All right, what do they say? Like on three, move that bus.
Move that bus! Put that bus back!
Wow. All right, guys, Indian Motorcycle sent us an eFTR, so we're gonna get to doing the assembly part, and it's got knobby tires on it, which means we have to off-road it, right? So let's get to assembly time. All right, so after unboxing this thing, just getting it out of the box and all that stuff, we figured we'd go over everything that it comes with. So obviously you got the main frame of the bike. Dude, the seat is actually super nice. And then you've got the bars that are just kind of hanging off to the side. It looks like everything's already like connected up on them. So we just got to put the top clamp there and like tighten it down. Little reservoirs for brakes. Spots for the pedals. Justin organizing everything over here. Damn, that's a headlight?
Yeah, dude. A little fairing.
I think it's just the battery, right?
Yeah,
Oh my
battery.
God, that's heavy.
Charger, pegs, and tools, and some
Nice.
screws and stuff.
I think it actually sets taller than I thought it would.
No, I'm just really short, so it makes it look super tall.
Well, you're average.
Thanks, bud.
It's got that gold chain. Got them SUPER73 V Moto Grizzlies. All right, we got the battery plugged in and charging. Also found the keys in the battery box underneath one of the little packaging pieces.
Hell yeah.
Now it looks
And it matches the color scheme. Thanks, Indian. Appreciate the eFTR. I don't know if I said this yet, but we do have to send it back.
in one piece.
We'll see. They didn't say how hard we could thrash on it. And it's a bicycle. Got a sweet jump right there. Jump into the
I
dyno
don't
room.
want to die.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about dying in the chomp. I'm worried about somebody else.
Chris. Chris isn't in the shop with us today, but he lays claim to that room. It's his office. You don't want to do anything to the dyno room, so.
Should we put the battery in it? Think it's enough charge?
He really knows how to work a hose.
He's got hose.
I've got hose. Nobody?
In different area codes. Area codes. I've got
Hose.
yeah.
Hose.
We won't charge extra for that one. You guys can have that one for free.
So recommended PSI between 27 and 30.
Think of how much heavier it is than a normal bike. So it's an electric assisted. You're not supposed to just pedal it. Damn, that turning radius though. Look at Vinny.
Looking good though.
See that wheelie? See that wheelie though? Woo. Come on, man. Why'd you leave that skid mark? Jeez, look at all the rest of this pristine floor. What are you doing? We should probably wait till it's fully charged, right? I mean, battery etiquette. Aren't you supposed to wait till it's like fully charged on that first one? Because otherwise it'll
like fully make it die and then you charge.
Yeah, when they ship it to you, though, they ship it like not fully charged, and then you're supposed to make it charge it the rest of the way and then fully deplete it.
Oh, I thought it was you deplete it when they send it to you and then you fully charge it.
I don't know, man. I'm not a batteryologist.
Does anyone know? Anyone know?
I didn't get a degree in batteries, so.
Just watch the arguments in the comments below.
Oh, for sure.
Now the comment section is just about battery maintenance.
Jesus. I know like batteries used to be really finicky like that, but I think they've come a long ways in terms of technology, right? We're just gonna charge it up fully and then.
But I heard it's like whatever it is, you make it die and then you charge it.
That's
Is that what
but
you heard?
we're older.
Are we?
So I think that's when it was, when we were younger,
Right.
Back in the 70s.
Back in the 70s.
All right, we'll be right back as soon as it's charged. And it's charged, ready to be put in.
Let's go.
Also, check this out. I just noticed this little lightning bolts of the Super 73 in the tires.
See if I can figure out
Yeah, you just put it up there, man. You line them up, and then you can push it up, and it'll go click.
Do you know how to use something that big?
Yeah, this is about average size. It's an average size battery.
Hell yeah, that little dog will hunt right there. Did you download the app?
Yes, I did.
All right, so you want to explain to people about the app?
Get the app. Like to use Bluetooth, yes. I don't like notifications. But then it's searching for the vehicle, so it should find it, which I'm assuming is that. Accept it and pair it to the phone, and it's paired. Woo!
Nice.
Can you like change modes?
What were you saying? Like
It's
25 through 100%?
It's 4 modes, and each mode gives you 25. Like mode 1 is 25%, then 50, then 75, then 100.
You almost got me.
I know, right? I was like, do I even know how to count right now?
Do I even know how to quarterly increment? I want to turn it up to mode 11.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that's cool. It's got like your miles per hour over here.
Yeah, well, time counter.
Oh, you can change the level on here too. Look at that. I'll start
Well,
out
another cool feature of the app is there's this little play button. You can hit record and record your routes, and that's cool.
That's cool.
Put it on 4 and rip it, dude.
It's on 4. Who's going? Hit the NOS button, bro.
I need NOS. I need NOS.
Oh! 21?
21 was your
Oh, it's gonna go like 50 with him on it.
Right?
I don't know. What is it?
I mean,
Little
he just
100 pound.
just had tacos.
That's true. Damn, bro. He's going. That's pretty quick.
See if it'll work without having the pedal.
Oh, yeah. There it goes.
Yeah.
Not bad, bro. All right, you up. Okay. I'll go last.
Top speed 50.
Rude.
Y'all are goofing me.
Skinny boy. What'd y'all think first initial pedal? So like right when you start pedaling, it starts like pulling you?
Yeah.
You like just touch it and it just starts going.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even have your...
Didn't even touch it.
22!
Oh, let's go.
He's
The record right now. The record's at 22.
It's because he was on a downhill.
Let's do it, big dog.
He ain't coming back. He said he was going to get some cigarettes and milk.
I heard a loud noise. Is he alright? Now everyone's kind of concerned.
No. Oh, there it is.
We're like,
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
Did like a Smith grind on a tube back there. I was like, psh. Maybe it's not quite time to go on some trails with this thing. Really just felt the first sprinkle. It's raining. Dude, that was like the movies. You hear the thunder and then the rain starts. Like, what the hell? All right, well, we'll continue content on the Super 73 after this short message from our sponsor. Hey, how's it going, guys? Did y'all know we give away motorcycles? Currently, we are giving away a 1960 Harley-Davidson Panhead that we're building. Head over to our website at blockheadmoto.com, sign up, select the tier, and you guys are in. You get exclusive access to our Discord, early access to episodes, discounts on merch, and more. Thanks for taking this break with us. A short word from our sponsors, which is you guys, the community. Thanks for showing support to us. We appreciate it. It allows us to do what we do here. Right, Justin?
Yes, thank you guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Now back to the video. All right, now we're on the bike give this a shot. I hope I got the camera angle right, because being on a motorcycle versus this bike, the camera angle's definitely gotta like look way more down. Yeah, let's just give this thing a little shot, go on some trails. I guess since it's got the off-road tires, we could just like, woo, go all off-road and stuff. Ruin everyone's grass. All right, no motor vehicles. Luckily, this is a bicycle, so let's go through the grass over there, actually. So being on this bike, when you do have the pedal assist, when it's on, I mean, you just pedal a little bit lightly and this thing just flies. Woo! All right, not that bad. Very smooth on grass with these wheels. Definitely not bad when you're sitting down. Dang, last time I was on here, we were on the groms. Oh, there's a little bit of sand. Let's go. Woo! This thing's definitely fun, and it definitely can handle that with these tires, little knobby tires. The weird thing is, online it says it could go up to 28 miles per hour on off-road. So I don't know if maybe I'm missing something or we're missing something in the mode. I have it in +4, the 4th mode, so it's like the fastest, and it seems like 21 miles per hour. So that's me holding the little throttle down, pedaling. I mean, it's definitely a smooth ride on pavement. Wasn't too bad in grass. We're gonna go into some gravel over here, and that's when it gets a little bit interesting. It's been a while since I rode a bicycle. This is definitely fun, and the fact that you could go into these bike trails without getting in trouble. All right, let's see how this thing does with a little bit of gravel. I mean, especially with the pedal assist. Wonder if anyone's down here. Alright, I could definitely handle being on some gravel. This is nice. This is obviously what this little bike's meant for. I mean, it's like 0 to 16 with a few pedals, and it definitely gets going. Like just as much on pavement it does on the gravel. On the gravel, this thing just feels right at home. Look at this thing. We'll use some of the throttle too. I forgot what it said, but I think that it said online that like off-road it might oh man. All right, it hit those little gravel jumps pretty good. Let's go. This is my first time ever trying one of these electric bikes, and it's definitely fun. I mean, man, I haven't even rode a bicycle in a while, but it's like, why would I ever want to go back to regular bicycling again? Having the pedal assist, it's like very minimal effort, and this thing gets you going up to 15 miles per hour, like instantly. Oh, there it is. That little jump. And if you don't want to pedal, like we said before, you got this little throttle thing you can push down with your thumb. But I also forgot how long it said that it goes on a charge. I think off-road it might have said 40 miles. I could be wrong. I'll probably include a little thing from the website. And then on like eco mode, I think it's set up to 70 miles on a single charge. I know that's what you guys are gonna ask, is how long the charge is gonna go. I'm not riding this thing till the battery dies. It's freaking hot. But even without pedaling, man, this thing just, the throttle gets it right up to speed. Let's try the braking again. So we'll go past over here. So if you're going full throttle and we're gonna do both brakes, so that's front and rear. Oh yeah, that thing can get you stopped pretty balanced. So let me try that again. Yep, yeah, it gets it pretty balanced where you're not like swerving. The right lever is the rear brake. Woo! All right. Just in case you're in the gravel and want to do some of those like tire swerves. All right, let's get out of here. It definitely can handle the gravel, so that's definitely fun. I don't even know how much more you can like review a bike like this without getting into technical details, which again, you guys can check the link in the description below, read all the specs that they're showing. Being my first time on one of these, it's definitely really fun. I haven't been on a bicycle in a while, and it's kind of nice to be able to just use the throttle, but then also sometimes pedal and get that extra push that just gets you in the speed. Nimble like any bike, you just fling this thing all around. Let's see how the brakes work on the pavement. All right, not too bad. I kind of feel like it braked better in the gravel. I could be wrong, but I mean, either way, having those little disc brakes on these wheels, which is pretty cool for a bicycle, you got good brakes on this thing. I remember going down that thing. I guess we'll give it a shot for the video. How does this thing do in the sand? Oh, I hate riding in sand. It's a little bit more skill trying to do it in sand because you're like sliding all over the place, but I mean, it's definitely going. I know SUPER73 offers a few different options for bikes. This one being their like Hooligan off-roading bike. I will say there is definitely a huge advantage to having these knobby tires, and like they're fat. They're like pretty wide. Oh my God, I hate riding in sand. Do a little bit of pedal while we're doing it. Feel like just the throttle alone's struggling, but it's working. Oh. Oh my God, it is definitely different to be riding in some sugar sand, I think they call it. Sand in general, because the bike just swerving, you're just giving it throttle, but that was fun. Obviously, this bike can handle being on off-road terrain, and it's super fun. Now we're back on the road, riding this thing like it's a motorcycle right now. I guess that really concludes this video. I mean, we wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of what it's like to ride this thing. I know we unboxed it the other day, got it some charge, and yeah, here's the footage of taking this thing on grass, on gravel, on sand, and obviously this thing is right at home when it comes to not being on your traditional pavement. It's nice having those big fat knobby tires on this thing. I mean, even on the pavement, it's definitely not that bad. You could fling this thing right around. Big shout out to Indian for sending us this Indian eFTR to try out at our shop. It's been really fun to like run and go grab some drinks at the gas station. And today, I mean, for just taking this thing for a little off-road test trial, it was definitely really fun. So big shout out to Indian for that. If you guys enjoyed this video on this eFTR, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. If you guys have any questions on this bike, comment below. We'll answer to the best of our knowledge. And again, if you're gonna ask for those technical specs on this thing, we're gonna include a link in the description below where you could go and read everything about this bike if we didn't cover everything. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon if you want to be notified of future uploads and activities. And yeah, until next time, guys, catch you on the next one. Peace.